Hello everyone, welcome to Sneha videos. This video is for class 8, chapter 1 and chapter name is rational numbers. In this video we are going to learn the problems from exercise 1 and from 1 to 5 questions. So before going to the topic, I want to discuss some questions with you. What is the number when added to some number? Suppose I am taking 3, it will give the same answer as 3. What is the number when added to 3 gives you 3? It is 0, right? So this equal to means same. Whatever the left side, when you simplify this, it is giving the right side as your answer, right? So this equal to, I can say it as same. Equal means same, right? I can also name it as identity. Identity, right? Identity. Now here I'm getting this 3 only here, right? Means when I'm adding 0 to this one. So here addition means plus means addition, right? So I can say it as additive. Additive identity. What is the number when you added to this one gives the same answer? It is 0, right? So I can name the 0 as additive identity. Identity means when you simplify the left side, it gives the same answer as there in the left side, right? This 3 you got when you added 0 to this 3, right? So this addition, additive, equal to identity, and which number when added to 3 giving 3? It is 0. So I can say that 0 is called as an additive identity. Similarly, what is a number when multiplied by 3 gives you the answer as 3? It is 1, right? So similarly here also I can write equal to as identity, right? And here I am using the symbol multiplication, so I can write multiplicative identity. Okay, and what is the number when you multiplied by 3 giving the same 3? It is 1. So 1 is called as multiplicative identity, whereas 0 is called as additive identity. Simple children, addition, what it is very important. Additive identity, when he asks, you should get the same answer. Means if you add 0 to any number, it gives the same number, right? When you go for multiplicative identity, what is the number when multiplied by 3 giving 3? It is 1. So multiplicative identity is 1, whereas additive identity is 0. Okay, now suppose I gave 7 plus 0 equal to 7, right? This is what additive identity. Okay, 7 into 1 is equals to 7, means this is multiplicative identity. Clear? So now we'll discuss additive inverse and multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse. Don't confuse here. Identity means you remember the equal to sign, whereas inverse, this is inverse, not identity. Additive inverse and multiplicative inverse. Okay, so inverse means opposite. Okay, what is meant by inverse? It is opposite. Okay, so addition opposite is subtraction, right? Suppose I asked what is the additive inverse of 3? You should tell minus 3. Because inverse means opposite. Opposite to what? Sign. Additive inverse of 3 is minus 3. Suppose I ask what is the additive inverse of minus 3? Then you should say it as 3. Whenever inverse, the word inverse come, you should say it with an opposite sign. Okay. Similarly here when I ask what is the multiplicative inverse of 3, then you should say 1 by 3. Reciprocal. Multiplicative inverse means simply it is a reciprocal. Okay. Opposite. Addition opposite is subtraction means minus. Plus opposite is minus, whereas into opposite is division, right? So here when additive inverse he asks, you should, if plus is asked, you should tell it in minus symbol. If minus is asked, you should tell it in plus symbol. Okay, here multiplicative inverse means when you are asked into symbol, with into symbol you should say it in division. If division, into, simple. 3 means 1 by 3. If he asks 1 by 3, then you should tell it as 3. Okay, so here I may ask one question. What is the multiplicative inverse of minus 1 by 5? It is minus 5. Okay, when you are learning this multiplicative inverse, please don't confuse that. Multiplicative inverse just reciprocals, just it reciprocals, but not, symbol will not change. Here the symbol will not change. Here if it is minus, here also if it minus will come. Okay, so what is additive inverse of, here we'll see some examples. Additive inverse, multiplicative inverse. What is the additive inverse of minus 5? It is plus 5. What is the additive inverse of minus 2 by 3? It is plus 2 by 3. Okay, only the symbol will change. What is the additive inverse of 5 by 6? It is minus 5 by 6. Minus 5 by 6. Okay, only the symbol changes here. Minus 5 plus 5. Minus 2 plus 2 by 3. Plus 5 by 6 minus 5 by 6. Okay, whereas multiplicative inverse, suppose I gave, what is the multiplicative inverse? Suppose I am taking the same examples. What is the multiplicative inverse of minus 5? It is minus 1 by 5. Simple, children. One thing you should remember, here in additive inverse, fraction will remain same, but symbol changes. Symbol will only change. Here symbol will be same. Symbol will be same, but it will be reciprocal. Okay, here no reciprocal, but symbol changes. Here symbol will be same, but reciprocals. Minus 1, minus 5 means minus 1 by 5. Suppose I am taking minus 2 by 3. Same example I am taking. Minus 2 by 3 means it is minus 3 by 2. Symbol will be same only, but the fraction will become reverse, reciprocal. Okay, suppose 5 by 6. So it will be 6 by 5. Symbol will be same only, plus means plus only, minus means minus only, but the fraction will be reciprocal. Numerator will be in the denominator, denominator will be in the numerator. Clear? So let us recall all the things. Additive identity. Additive identity is 0. Very, very important. Multiplicative identity is 1. Right? So additive inverse means for I can say x. For x it will be minus x. Okay. Multiplicative inverse of x is 1 by x. Clear? So let us go through the points. 0 is the additive identity for a rational number. Just now we discussed, whenever additive identity is asked, you should say that it is 0. Okay. So next, 1 is a multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity is 1. Okay. Next, additive inverse. Inverse means I told opposite, opposite sign. Okay. For a you will get minus a. Okay. Multiplicative inverse, for a it will be reciprocal 1 by a. Okay. So a rational number and its additive inverse are opposite in their sign. Okay. Additive inverse, a rational number will be in opposite sign. Okay. The multiplicative inverse of a rational number is its reciprocal. This is a rational number and its reciprocal is a multiplicative inverse. Clear? Now we'll go into the exercise problems. So your first question is, name the property involved in the following examples. Okay. So here he gave some questions and you should name which property is used for that question. Okay. So let us go to the first question. 8 by 5 plus 0 equal to 8 by 5 equal to 0 plus 8 by 5. Okay, when you observe carefully, here we are adding plus 0. Here plus 0. The same answer, because when you add 0 to any number will give you the same answer. Okay. So when giving the same answer means identity. When addition, so additive identity, so it is 0. So 0 is additive identity. So the property we are using here is additive identity. So just remember, whenever 0 is added to any number, the property used is additive identity. If we ask into 1, then you can say it as multiplicative identity. Clear? So the second question is 2 into 3 by 5 plus 1 by 2. This is in one bracket. Okay. Next 2 into 3 by 5 plus 2 into 1 by 2. So if you observe carefully, here there is multiplication symbol. Okay. Here 2 into 3 by 5 plus 1 by 2. This is multiplication symbol. 3 by 5 plus 1 by 2. What he is doing here? He is giving this 2 to 3 by 5 as well as he is giving this 2 to 1 by 2. Right? 2 is distributed to 3 by 5 as well as 2 is distributed to 1 by 2. Here in between there is plus symbol. So it is plus. Okay. So here I can say this 2 is distributed to both of them. It is distributed to both of them, right? So if it is distributed, then it is distributive property, or you can say distributive law. Okay, distribution. Suppose you may be confused, children, sometimes. Listen carefully. 2 plus 3 by 5 plus 1 by 2. Suppose if the question is given like this, then you are not supposed to distribute these 2 to both of them, because here the symbol outside the bracket is plus. When it is plus, you cannot distribute this because it is separating the term. Plus or minus separates the term. Okay, means this 2 is separate, this thing is separate. Okay, it is separate one and this is separate one, so we cannot distribute this one to this. Whereas here it is into, whenever it is into a division we can distribute, because this is completely one term only. This is completely one term. Okay, so I can distribute this one to this, and in between there is plus symbol, so I can put plus symbol, means I am separating the term like this, and 2 is distributed to 1 by 2. Remember carefully, outside the bracket if into is there you can distribute it, whereas plus minus are there, you cannot distribute it. Clear? So let us go to the next question. 3 by 7 into 1 equal to 3 by 7 and 1 into 3 by 7. Here we are multiplying with 1. So we are getting the same answer. When you multiply a number with 1, you will get the same answer. Why? It is an identity and this symbol is multiplicative. So multiplicative identity. 1 here, we are using 1 here. So it is multiplicative identity. Clear? So let us go to the next problem. Here is your next question. Minus 2 by 5 into 1 equal to minus 2 by 5, 1 into minus 2 by 5. So here we are multiplying with 1. Whenever you multiply a number with 1, it gives you the same answer, right? So what is when multiplied by 1 property is called as, it is multiplicative identity. Okay, when addition added with 0, then it is called additive identity. So let us go to the next question. 2 by 5 plus 1 by 3 equal to 1 by 3 plus 2 by 5. Suppose I am taking, instead of them, whenever you are confused, just take some more examples like a simple number in a simple way. Instead of 2 by 5, I took 2 here. Okay. Instead of 1 by 3, I took 5 here. Instead of 1 by 3, I'll take 5 here. Okay. Same 2 by 5, 2 by 5. So I should take 2. Okay, so if you do the simplification, you will get the same answer. Means here 2 plus 5, 5 plus 2. The integers are same here. 2, 2 and 5, 5. Okay, as the integers are same, means they are common on both left side and right side of the equation. See, left side of equation and right side of equation integers are same with the same symbols. Then common. You should remember the word common. They are common. So by using this word only we can say that it is commutative law. Okay, com, this you should remember. Whenever the things on the either side of the equation are same with the same symbols, then we can say that they are common, and the law used is commutative law. Okay, so here we are using plus symbol, so you can say commutative law of addition. Okay, so let us go to the next question. See here, if here addition, suppose I used multiplication like this, 2 by 5 into 1 by 3 equal to 1 by 3 into 2 by 5. Okay, so simple. First you should observe carefully. Equal to on left side and equal to right side, same things are there with same symbol, so they are common. You should remember like this, you should analyze in your mind like this, common. So the property used is commutative law. Okay, as the symbol is multiplication, so I should say commutative law of multiplication. If it is addition, commutative law of addition. Okay, so let us go to the next question. 5 by 2 into 3 by 7 equal to 15 by 14. Here he didn't do anything, any property he didn't use, just he multiplied the numerators. 5 into 3 15, because the into symbol is there in between, and 2 into 7 is 14. Just he simplified this. Whenever simplification is done, that property is called as closure. Okay, closure. Here it is into, so you should say closure law of multiplication or closure law under multiplication. Okay, so whenever just simplification is done, then you should say the property as closure law. Here we are using multiplication, so you should tell it as multiplication. Okay, so let us go to the next question. Here is your next question. 7a plus minus 7a equal to 0. Okay, so here 7a, 7a both are same, but they are in opposite symbols. This is plus 7a and this is minus 7a. Just now we discussed opposite symbols means, opposite means you should say inverse. Okay, opposite means inverse. Here the symbol used is addition, means additive inverse is 0. When you see, suppose 3 minus 3, what is 3 minus 3? It is 0, right? Okay, so addition of two opposite symbols is giving you 0, means they are opposite sign and they are under addition, additive inverse. Opposite sign means only you should tell inverse. If the symbol used is plus, you should say additive inverse. Whenever it is giving answer 0, it is because of additive inverse. Okay, so let us go to the next question. X into 1 by x equal to 1. Okay, so here this is a rational number and this is reciprocal of this rational number. It is giving you answer 1. Simple, whenever addition with the same numbers with opposite signs gives 0, additive inverse. Addition gives 0. Okay, multiplication of same things with opposite sign. Here opposite sign means into, here division is giving 1, means it is multiplicative inverse. Okay, additive inverse answer you will get 0 and multiplicative inverse answer you will get 1, because reciprocal. Here we are dividing, here we are subtracting. Okay, next question. 2 into x plus 2 into 6. If you observe carefully, here 2 is common from these two, 2 is common from these two terms, 2 is common, right? Means he is distributing this 2 to x as well as to 6. 2 is distributed to both x and 6, right? So it, whenever distribution is done, then it is distributive law, and in between there is plus symbol, so it is distributive law under addition. Okay, here you should see, here this thing it is very important. Here there should be into symbol, there should be multiplication here, no addition, no subtraction. Okay, so whenever into symbol is there, then they are distributed. Okay, so whenever distribution is done, then the law is called as distribution law. Clear? So let us go to the next question. Here is your next question. Write the additive and multiplicative inverses of the following. So simple, additive inverse and multiplicative inverse you should write. Suppose I have given you 3. I asked you to write additive inverse. You should write minus 3. Additive inverse means opposite symbol of plus, minus. Addition symbol opposite is minus. Multiplicative inverse means multiplicative opposite is division. So I can write 3 opposite is 1 by 3. Okay, simple children. Additive inverse, whenever I asked, inverse means opposite. Opposite of addition means plus. Opposite of plus is minus. So you should write in minus. 3 means you should write minus 3. Suppose I gave multiplicative inverse. Inverse means opposite. Similarly, here also inverse means opposite. Multiplication means into. So into symbol opposite is division. So 3 means you should write 1 by 3. 3 means 1 by 3. Division, right? So 1 by 3. Suppose he gave 1 by 3, you should write 3. Clear? So let us start with first question. Okay. Here is your questions. Here your questions are, I gave in a tabular form. Minus 3 by 5. Additive inverse. Additive inverse means we should write just minus is there means plus. Plus is there means minus. So minus 3 by 5 opposite is plus 3 by 5. Multiplicative inverse means you should reciprocal the number. 3 by 5 reciprocal is 5 by 3 and the symbol will not change. The symbol remains same, minus 5 by 3. Additive inverse is minus 1, multiplicative inverse is 1 only. Why? Because 1 by 1 is 1 only, right? So your multiplicative inverse will be 1. 0 plus 0 or minus 0 same thing, right? No multiplicative inverse. Why? Because 1 by 0 is an undefined number. It is infinity. It is an undefined number. Okay. So there will be no multiplicative inverse. Okay. Next, 7 by 9. You should write just opposite symbol to this to get additive inverse, and reciprocal with the same symbol you should write for multiplicative inverse. Next, for minus 1, it will be plus 1 additive inverse, and minus 1 by 1. 1 by minus 1 means just minus 1. Minus 1 is your multiplicative inverse. Clear? So let us go to the next question. Here is your next question. Fill in the blanks. Okay. So just fill the blanks. First question is minus 1 by 17 plus dash equal to minus 12 by 5 plus minus 1 by 17. So don't confuse with such type of problems. Observe them carefully. Here equal to sign is there. So put equal to sign as it is. Here minus 1 by 17 is there. Here also minus 1 by 17 is there. So means there are two common things. Same things are there. So instead of that big rational number, I am writing 2. Okay. So instead of them, I am writing my own example number 2. Okay. So here this is a new number. So I am taking here 3. So 3 plus 2 means 2 plus 3, right? The same number should be used here because these two are common and the sign is also same. Then these two should be also same. Because common, this here the property is commutative property. So the same thing minus 12 by 5 should be filled here so that both sides on equal, both LHS and RHS will be equal. Okay. So before going to the problem, just verify whether on both sides of equal to anything common is there or not. Here this is common, so this should be also common. So I have written minus 12 by 5. Okay. Your next question is minus 2 by 3 plus dash equal to 2 by 3. Suppose I gave my question like 2 by 3 plus dash equal to 2 by 3. Then you can write directly 0 because 2 by 3 here answer is also 2 by 3 means if you add 0 then only you will get 2 by 3, right? But here my question is minus 2 by 3. Don't confuse here, minus 2 by 3 is there. So minus 2 by 3 plus dash equal to 2 by 3. How you will get this? this you'll get here minus 2 by 3. When you send there, it becomes plus 2 by 3. Right? Here, whatever you want to find out, suppose take one example. Suppose I told 3 plus dash equal to 10. Children, whenever you are confused with such type of problems, take an example like this. Okay, 3 plus dash equal to 10 means how much? It is 7. You can say directly by seeing the question, you can say it is 7. How you got 10 minus 3? When you subtract this 3 from 10, you will get this 7, right? Here also, here plus 3 I am having, so I send it as minus 3. But here I am having minus 2 by 3, so I should send it as plus 2 by 3. Okay, so I will add this 2 by 3. This 2 by 3 will be as it is. Here minus 2 by 3, when it goes there, it becomes plus 2 by 3. Okay, so whenever there is plus symbol between two rational numbers, you should take LCM. 3, 3, both denominators are same, so the LCM will be also same 3. If denominator and the LCM are same, the numerators will be same only. Okay, so 2 plus, here the denominator and the LCM is same, so the numerator will be same. 2 plus 2, so it will be 4 by 3. Okay, so your answer will be 4 by 3. Clear? So whenever such type of questions are asked, you just send this one here. If it is minus, it becomes as plus. If it is in plus, it becomes as minus. Okay, simplification should be done here. Now next question is 1 into dash is 9 by 11. See, here also I'll take one example. 1 into dash equal to 5. 1, how many times will be 5? 5 times. So 1 5 is 5. Means whatever the number is there here, the same number you should fill here. So the answer will be 9 by 11 only. Okay. So let us go to the next question. So here is your next question. Minus 12 plus. Observe carefully here. Plus is there. So you cannot distribute. Before bracket, if there is plus symbol or minus symbol, you cannot distribute this. So here distribution property is not used. That one you should make sure. Okay. So here plus 12 plus 5 by 6 plus 6 by 7 equal to minus 12 plus 5 by 6 plus what is the remaining thing? 6 by 7. So your answer will be 6 by 7. Don't confuse. Here also I will take some example like 2 plus 3 plus 4. 2 plus 3 plus 4 equal to, see here, if you add these two, 7. 2 plus 7 is 9. I can solve in this way, or I can group these two like this. 2 plus 3 plus 4. I can separate this 4 here. So I can write the answer like this. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 4 is 9. Anyhow, you will get the same answer. Such type of property is called as associative. Associative means we are associating them. Okay. Here these two are grouped. Group. You should remember the word group. Okay. Here we are grouping. Here this side we are grouping these two. Means grouping is nothing but association. So associative property. Okay. We are changing the group. When the group is changed, group means only you should have in the mind that it is association. So associative property. So whatever is there here, that will be your answer. So your answer is 6 by 7. Clear? So let us go to the next question. Dash into 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 equal to 3 by 4 into 1 by 2, 3 by 4 into dash. Here 1 by 2 is there. That is filled here. Okay, 1 by 2 finished. Next here plus symbol is there. So plus finished. 1 by 3 is there. Here 1 by 3 is not there. Okay. Here he has two blanks. Okay. Here symbol is into. Whenever bracket before into symbol is there like this, then it is distributive, right? Here 3 by 4, 3 by 4 both are common. Means 3 by 4 is distributed. Okay. When 3 by 4, 3 by 4 are distributed here, means 3 by 4 should be filled in this blank. Okay. He distributed 3 by 4 to this 1 by 2. Okay. Next he distributed this 3 by 4 to 1 by 3. So I should fill this blank as 1 by 3. So your answer will be 3 by 4 and 1 by 3. Okay, let us go to the next question. Minus 16 by 7 plus dash equal to minus 16 by 7. So here minus 16 by 7, here also minus 16 by 7. So both same means you should add with 0, right? So your answer will be 0. So before solving the problem, read out the questions. Minus 16 by 7 plus dash equal to minus 16 by 7 means by listening to your words only you will get the answer, right? So here it should be filled with 0. Okay, so let us go to the next question. Here is your next question. Multiply 2 by 11 by the reciprocal of minus 5 by 14. So here he asks you to multiply this one. Okay, to what we should multiply? Not to this minus 5 by 14. The reciprocal of minus 5 by 14. Okay, so first you should write the reciprocal of this one. Reciprocal means numerator will be denominator, denominator will be numerator, but the symbol will be same. Don't confuse whenever you are doing reciprocal or whenever you are doing multiplicative inverse of a number. No symbol change will be done. Symbol will be same only. Just the numerator becomes in denominator, the denominator goes as numerator. Okay. So first we'll do the reciprocal of that one. So reciprocal of minus 5 by 14 will be 5 here numerator, it will become as denominator. 14 in the denominator goes as numerator. Symbol will be same only. Minus will remain same. No change in minus symbol. Additive inverse means the symbol will be changed, but multiplicative inverse symbol will not change, just it will be reciprocal. Okay, now we'll multiply this 2 by 11 to this minus 14 by 5. Okay, so product of multiplication means we can say a product, right? 2 by 11 and minus 14 by 5 is, just put the multiplication symbol in between them. So whenever there is multiplication symbol between two rational numbers, multiply the numerators and multiply the denominators. Here when it is plus or minus in between, you should take LCM. But here it is multiplication, so multiply the numerators. So 14 2 is 28, plus into minus is minus, 11 5 is 55. So your answer is minus 28 by 55. Clear? So first you should do reciprocal. To that reciprocal you should multiply this given number, then whatever answer you got, multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators, and this is your answer. Clear? So let us go to the next question. So here is your next question. Which properties can be used in computing this one? Okay, means for solving this one, which properties we can use? See here, all are multiplication only. Here you may get one question. Here in before bracket there is multiplication symbol, so it can be distributive law, but it is not distributive law because there is no equal to sign here. If it is equal to, then it is distributed and you can write the answer here. But one more thing is also there, here it is multiplication. Okay, whenever multiplications are there, this complete thing is one term only, because into and division will not separate the term, only plus and minus will separate the term. Okay, so this is your separate term and this is your separate term. Okay, because in between plus is there and these three are multiplied, these three are multiplied, so this is one term only, this is also one term only. Okay, so here by multiplying, if you multiply this, you'll get some answer. Plus, here by multiplying this, you'll get some answer. Right? So here the properties used are, for this one, multiplicative associative property. Okay, means I can group these two. I can multiply whatever answer I got to this one, 7 by 6. Simple, children. Suppose I took 2 into 3 into 5. Okay, I'm telling the answer till here only. I'm taking my own example. 2 into 3 into 5. Okay, so first you should simplify the bracket things, right? Because board mass, first the bracket things you should simplify. 3 is 15, right? So 15 2s is 30. right? Now if you simplify like this, I'll group 2 into 3. Associative means grouping, no? So I'll group 2 into 3 and I'll write this 5 separately. In between the symbol is into. So 2 3 is 6 into 5. So 6 5 is 30. Same answer you will get because associative property will give you the same answer. Okay, under multiplication. So here I can say multiplicative associative property. Here also same. If I group these two and if I separate this one, and after that whatever answers I got, if I add them, I'll get the same answer. So the property used is multiplicative associative property. Okay, so the next property is multiplicative inverse. Okay, so if I do multiplicative inverse of this one, reciprocals of this one, and if I do reciprocals of this one, I'll get the same answer, right? So if I do multiplicative on this one and inverse of this one, and if I add, I'll get the same answer. So I can use multiplicative inverse. Okay, next multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity means multiplying with 1. If I multiply this answer with 1 and if I multiply this answer with 1 and I add them, I'll get the same answer. So the property used is multiplicative identity. Next is closure. Closure with addition means, see, when I told you whenever no law is used, just they are multiplied and added or multiplied or subtracted, then the property we can use is closure. Here the plus symbol is there, so you can say closure under addition. Clear? So this is all about your exercise 1 to 5 questions. So we will go from 6 to 13th question, we will go in the next slide. So I hope you understood this video. So if you understood this video, please take down the notes, please share my video and subscribe my channel. Thank you.